Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Josh. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I'm here with a pretty cool mod called the Little Helpers mod, and it adds a little bit of automation to your game, but still keeping the vanilla aspect to it. So let's jump right into it and show you guys what's really cool about it. So let's start over here where we have ourselves our nice little fisher. And as you guys can see, I got the fisher set up right here, and we'll talk exactly how it works in just a second, but let's look at the crafting recipe first. So as you guys can see here, the fisher is either crafted from 4 different types of fish: the raw salmon, the puffer fish, the clownfish or raw fish, and combine it with 4 redstone and 5 of the fish to get your fisher. And then you're going to want to place it down over a pool of water and place a chest right next to it. Then in that chest, you want to make sure you place yourselves a fishing rod, and that is exactly what it uses, or the material that it uses to go fishing, obviously. So as you guys can see, I let it run for a little bit, and it has extracted some cool things out of here, like a fish, salmon, we've got some bones, we got some water bottles, some puffer fishes, and some bowls, and a lily pad. And you could get some pretty cool things out of it, and yeah, you guys should definitely check that out. Now, let's talk about over here the next two blocks it adds, which is the crop farmer and the big crop farmer. So the crop farmer is crafted just by taking 2 seeds and 2 potatoes, and then 4 redstone and a carrot in the middle to make your crop farmer. Place that down again with the chest next to it, and I placed a block of water in there because crops need water to harvest better. And then inside, what you're going to do is place your seeds, either seeds, carrots, or potatoes, and then a hoe. And it can be any kind of hoe, but it will slowly start creating a little bit of a farm around it. Now, the reason I put water on there, like I was saying, is because tilled earth makes water or needs water to become better, fertile, I guess you could say, and this mod doesn't automatically do that, so I added water to do it for me. So as you guys can see, it's building our nice little farm around us, and what we can do is this. Let me grab some bone meal, and once the farm is actually crafted, fully created, which is this exact size here, it won't go around here, but what it'll do is just build around itself, and the chests have to be underneath, or next to, unfortunately. If it was on top, it would look kind of better, and you can get the maximum size out of it, but this is the maximum size you can get. And as you can see, as we bone meal this up, it is going to actually harvest for us. There we go, and it's going to harvest and then replant it right there for us in just a second. 1, 2, 3. Cool. And then we get the blocks out in the back here. So let's get rid of some of this, and you guys can see we're going to get carrots starting to be planted. And as we grow these carrots up, it'll harvest the carrots for us, and we will replant them. Very cool. And the reason I really like this is that it's not super overpowered like having a huge farm, and it's just enough for simple Minecraft. Now here is the big harvester. The big harvester is crafted, or the big farmer is crafted by taking 2 pumpkin seeds and 2 melon seeds and 4 blocks of redstone. Place that down with the chest next to it, and I put water underneath again. Then place either pumpkin or melon seeds in here, and then another hoe. And what it's going to do is going to slowly go around, and it's going to place our seeds for us. And I'll grow these up. As it plants it, I'm going to grow it up, and we'll come back and see what happens in just a second. Now over here, what I have is 2 different blocks, the tree or sapping planter and the tree cutter. And the sapling planter is crafted by taking 4 saplings and 4 blocks of redstone, or 5 saplings and 4 blocks of redstone, and then place it down, and then you can put a chest next to it, and you're going to want to put saplings in it. And you can see saplings are slowly going to place around it, so it's going to go there, 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 and there. And then what's cool about this is that we can place next to it a tree cutter, and the tree cutter is crafted by taking, by taking 4 pieces, or 4 logs, and 4 blocks of redstone and 1 sapling, and place it down with a chest next to it, and in that chest throw a axe and shears, and as a tree grows, right there, you see the shears are going to cut down the leaves for us. And unfortunately we don't get the leaves, which is kind of a bummer, and it is going to go through a lot of shears, but then again it is a nice little farm growing for you. So as you can see, it's going to do it. Now why it's not going any further, I'm not sure. Let's try this one, see what it does. There we go. So you can see the arrow is facing that way, so I'm assuming that the arrow, it points which direction we want it to go, and it's only going to go from that block forward, which is actually kind of cool. So let's get rid of that. Yeah, you can see, and then it's going to cut down the wood right here. 2, 3, 4. And there we go. Another one over here doing the same thing. It's very, very cool. Now over here, what we have is the breeder. And what the breeder does right here, it's crafted, first of all, by taking 2 raw beef, 2 raw pork chops, 4 redstone blocks, and a raw chicken. And what it's used for creating is something very cool. Obviously, you place a chest next to it, and in there, place wheat or whatever you need to start breeding. You guys can see, we're about to get some XP, and then some baby cows pop out. There's another one, we got 3, and it's going to go around and find ones that are able to be breeded. There we go, they're going to breed, and another baby cow pops out. Very cool. And then obviously, it'll continue and just keep us breeding infinitely. Now the last couple blocks that the mod adds is the metal extractor and the crushing mill. And these guys are kind of weird the way that they work, and I'm going to grab something real quickly. We need a magnet here. And the way that they work is kind of weird. And obviously, let's first talk about the crafting recipes. So the metal extractor is created by taking 3 gold ingots, 4 blocks of redstone, and 2 iron ingots. And then the crushing mill is crafted by taking 5 pistons and 4 blocks of redstone. And then you're also going to want an extraction magnet. And the extraction magnet's crafted just by taking 3 pieces of iron. And the magnet has 320 uses, and that's exactly enough to go through 5 stacks of an item. So as you guys can see here, I placed a nice little system, and what I did over here was I took this magnet, placed it in there, and I'm going to grab some sand, for example. So if I were to grab sand right here, place it, and place it into here, you guys can see that it's next to the metal extractor. It's going to look through the sand, and it's going to try to find whatever it can with the metal. So it doesn't find super much of it, or a lot of it, but it will find it. Right there you can see that sand got some iron ore out of it. And over here, it's going to throw some other stuff. So if we place a stack of something over here, like stone, it's going to go through this guy, the crushing mill, and output over here with this. So you could, in theory, place your magnet on this side and it'll find some stuff, but still, it's kind of cool the way that works. Now, if you guys didn't understand that, they have a better explanation of it. Not really much better, I guess, on the website, but I'll go over it real quickly again. Over here, you have your crushing mill. You place stone or cobblestone or sand or whatever into it, and it's going to go through tiers of items. So with that being said, like tiers as well as sand and / stone brick crushes down into cobblestone, and then the cobblestone crushes down into gravel, and then this gravel can crush down into sand. Sandstone will crush down into sand, and netherrack will crush down into soul sand. So you can see I have stone over here, and I'm getting cobblestone on this side, and then it's going through and it's crushing the cobblestone to make gravel, and then it's crushing the gravel to make sand. And there we go, sand is made. So that's kind of a better explanation of it. And then over here, you guys see it is going through, and we're still going through and finding whatever we can out of this. Kind of cool. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much what this mod adds into the game. It's kind of cool for vanilla automation and just a little bit of better whatnots to add. Even though it is still a little automation added into the game, it still is definitely a lot of fun. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, could you please leave a rating, let me know how I did, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.